What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave, and if this happens to be your first time here, this channel is all about Lego investing, my Bricklink store, and collectible investments, or general collectibles, one of those. Today, we are going to be doing a small haul video, which is a little uncommon for me, but I have some packages here. Two of the packages, I am deeply concerned about the condition of the box. It looks as though it sat outside in really bad weather. A lot of moisture got into the outer box. I'm hoping that the inside stuff is still in great condition, but we're going to go ahead, open those two packages and another one. So 3 packages total in this video that we're going to cover. Before we jump into these packages, though, I do want to ask if you could click on the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share this video with all of your friends and family. Hint, hint. And leave me a comment down below if you have a question about anything that I do on this channel, something that you see in this video. Maybe if you would be concerned over the particular box condition here. Fingers crossed, we don't have any really bad sets. So today we do have 2 of the packages are going to be Lego investment related. The last is going to be collectible investment. So it's a little bit of a mix match, one of those that we're going to do. I'm going to start off with the less questionable in terms of box condition item, and that is from our good buddies over at Entertainment Earth. This is, who knows what this is, honestly. A lot of my Entertainment Earth stuff was ordered a long time ago. You pretty much do everything on Entertainment Earth as a pre-order, minus a couple items that are in stock. And honestly, if they're in stock, that means there's not a lot of people trying to actually purchase and flip them, meaning that there's probably not a lot of return on them. So I've been waiting on these things for quite a while. I don't know exactly what's in here, and that's what we're going to see today. And so I'm going to move this out of the way, although it did let me know what's in here. And we are going to pull up this single box. And so here we have it, folks. The inner box actually looks pretty squishy. The outer box was in great shape. So hopefully there's not too much damage to the stuff inside. I will say I don't think Entertainment Earth really cares if your stuff shows up damaged. It's not high on their priority list. So is what it is. They kind of consider damaged inventory just a risk of doing business with them, I suppose. So we have the Pop Marvel Zombies Thor. I don't remember what GW stood for. I got nothing. Let's open it up, though, because as we know, some Funko Pops have chase figures or variants. Usually they are labeled when you have them. But I don't know if this one did or did not. And we want to see what we got because I don't even remember ordering a Thor. I thought I ordered... I'm trying to think. I know there was some Wolverine zombie one that I ordered at one point, and I don't even know. Maybe I have that one. Maybe I don't have that one. Let's see what we have here. I will say the side, which side of the box is the squishiest. So this corner. So let's pull up the one that has the highest potential for damage. And honestly, it doesn't look bad at all. And here we have it. We have a glows, maybe that's what GW stands for, a glows in the dark Thor Marvel Zombie 787 is the number. It is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, which is why I did purchase it. So here we've got one. Let's see if any of these are any different. So here we've got 2. It looks identical. I'm pretty confident if they're a chase figure, they usually say chase on them or have another sticker that identifies it in some way. So 3, nothing real special so far. Here we've got number 4, all still the same. This one was backwards, but still not exclusive. 5, and lastly 6, which either means one of 2 things. Either there is not a chase figure to go after here, which might be the case, or I just didn't happen to get one, and that could be the situation as well. I do have 6 of these, and so now for the next question, let me look up and see what these are going for, so I can try and give you a little bit of an assessment for whether there's any value in these to date. I think the hope and the dream for many of these Funkos is after retirement, and I'm real concerned that Funko is going to be a part of the Beanie Baby craze. because these things are everywhere, and you can get some of them on super insane clearance. Obviously, the exclusives will be a little more rare and desirable, but if they flood the market with Funkos in general, people are just going to lose interest in the hobby, and I think that's what it's going to go to. All right, so for this zombie Thor figure, they go anywhere between $10 and $15, is apparently between Amazon and eBay, and that is for the glow-in-the-dark variant. Apparently there's a couple they have different exclusivity promos, and I'm guessing that's kind of regional based, where Entertainment Earth might be the exclusive promo somewhere, and then previews or whatever the other one was would be in a different area. So at $10 to $15 a piece, that means after shipping has been factored in, I'm looking at maybe somewhere between $1 to $6 worth of profit in general per item, which is not all that amazing at all. Obviously, if you could score 6 on each of them, that would be something. But I think the reality is that most of them are going to go closer to that $10. And so if I got $1 or $2 worth of profit out of there, that's probably the extent. So definitely not worth it. This kind of goes with my same theory of Funko Pop, which is until they're retired, you're not going to see anything out of them. And I'm not overly hopeful. I dipped my toe in. I probably have a few $100, maybe 5 or 6 in total, across all the different Funko purchases that I've made, and I'm going to ride those out just to see what happens. I don't have a lot of high hopes, though. This might be something that ends up turning into a bunch of giveaways at some point, so maybe stay tuned for that, although I hope to get some profit out of them. Anyway, let's move into the other boxes and hope that it is going to be a better investment for our business. Here we go. Box number 2, which is a Lego box. You can definitely see that on the side we have some warping. For those of you not aware, I live in Michigan, and there's a ton of snow, and it's been really wet, nasty weather outside. However, it's also got a number written on the side of the box that makes me believe, because it didn't sit outside my house very long, maybe this was delivered to the wrong house and sat out in some nasty weather overnight. They got the packages the next day. I don't exactly know, but we're going to open this up and see how the inside stuff looks, which is what I care about. Honestly, as long as the inside stuff is fine, I'll be in great shape. Set number 1 is very smashed up. It's not necessarily water damage, but it is smashed. Unfortunately, this is one of the gift with purchase promos. Set number 40452, Hogwarts Gryffindor Dorms. This was free with purchase of a $100 set, which is what the next item is going to be. End of this box is definitely pretty banged up, a little bit rough on that. Yeah, that might actually be a little bit of water damage there too. It does feel a little bit, I don't know, kind of crunchy or hardened. So it might have seeped through. Let's see what happened to the bigger one. Here we go. We have the Attack on the Burrow. I think this is going to be a great performing set. And taking a look at it, this one actually doesn't look bad. I don't see any damage to this, which means it was probably kept off of the side that potentially got damaged. Again, the little gift with purchase in rough shape. The Attack on the Burrow, $100 set, $99.99. Getting this thing for free, I thought was a pretty good deal. On top of that, don't forget you do also get your 5%, kind of like a cash bag via the LEGO VIP reward point. So that's what we have here. This is order number 1. Let's move that out of the way and take a look at package number 2. So package number 2 is honestly a little bit banged up more than the last one. Less water damage, maybe? It's kind of hard to tell. So let's see what we have going on in here. Hopefully it's not as bad as the last one. Yep, not the case at all. So here we go. We have an insanely mangled box, and this one is so bad, so crunchy. This has definitely been water damaged like crazy. I don't know if you can get a really good insight there. You can see the warping going on where the cardboard has separated. This thing's really bad. I will end up having to reach out to LEGO for that one, unfortunately. We have squished corner on the box, but that really looks it. This one doesn't feel like it was subjected to quite the same amount of water. I think, unfortunately, the gift with purchase sets ended up taking the brunt of the attack on both cases, which is real bad because that's the one that they are least likely to have in stock. And so I'm not sure what they're going to do for this one, actually. I guess let me know in the comments below if you've had an issue with a gift with purchase called Lego. What did they do for you? I know in the past they've done things like giving me some VIP points, but I don't think they're going to likely be able to replace this unless they happen to have these back in storage. So maybe you'll see an update in a future video. I'm not looking forward to the fact that I got to call them or message them about this. Maybe I'll try their online system and see what they do for me there. But I do need some resolution to this, ideally with a replace set. I don't know. It's unfortunate because the gift with purchase is something that I think is really unique, and it's going to draw a lot of value moving forward. The Attack on the Burrow, I think, is also going to be a great set in addition. But this thing here is going to end up being so much more, considering that you don't really pay anything for it, right? The cost of this is carried within the Attack of the Burrow. So even if this got up to $40, that's $40 of pure profit. So that's what I ended up getting today. Those are the only boxes that I actually have here right now. I've got to call into Lego and see what they can do for me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video, whether you have any insight into what they've done for you, and if there's something I should do relative to ordering these. Should I return these? Is that something I should do? I'm not big on returning sets. Thank you, everybody, for sharing this time with me. I really had a good one. And even though it didn't work out today, I will always see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.